So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well-suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
It's a sharp pass out to the right. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi. Chance, surely! Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Azar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Azar, spread out to the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Makalele. He's in a great position here, played with finesse. That's the keeper's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Makalele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for a runner. No goals as yet. Cruyff. To Lahm. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Makalele. And it's Bellingham. Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Here's Makalele. The referee's awarded a free kick. Quickly taken. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Lahm. Bellingham. Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Azar. Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Lahm. And it's Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Otto. Beckenbauer. Hazard gets across to intercept that. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thinks about the shot. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got all. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
Just a quick reminder today.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Croatia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi. And he was quick to react.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Real straight chance! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Croatia presented with a golden opportunity here. Czech will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Oh, well played. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard. Some really good ball movement. Knocks it out wide.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Time and again they are repelled. Cruyff. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Kvaratskhelia deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 97.
Bellingham.
Coming
So,
on the
Jim, what are you
field,
thinking?
Well, while the
14,
temptation's always there,
Johan
Peter,
Cruyff.
I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Number 18,
Cross in, looks like a good one.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Fantastic from Platini! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't... Oh, what a mistake! Bellingham. Croatia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now, can they get him away? Doku. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram clears it away. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Cross goes in there. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Shoots! Khan claims comfortable. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Marquinhos has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Played out wide, played back in. Drogba, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Doku, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Serginho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Makalele is onto this. Now it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. And Batistuta Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And that's a goal kick. Croatia clearly now in lead preservation mode. 5 minutes to add. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Doku.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Luis Suarez. Here's Fel. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Oh, he's had a shot! Lahm can get it clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Bellingham. Croatia yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Gullit. Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Gullit. Azar. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the cross. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Played into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! It's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Doku. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Makelele. Makelele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Keeper is right behind it.
Suarez has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit is onto this. Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go. Goes down, but nothing given. Wriggles his way through. Luis Suarez, good driving run. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Otto. Doku quietly revving up. He's found the way through. And Hullet! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Croatia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Neatly clipped into space. Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gets a good foot in there. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Hullet. Strokes it back. Makaleli. And this is Hullet. Oh, good ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Croatia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is a brilliant interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lahm. Kante makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Croatia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field. Number 14. Johan Cruyff.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Serginho. Substitutions taking place.
Platini. That is a great pick out. And that has been clubbed away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Makaleli. And it's Michel Platini. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Drogba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, strongly challenged there. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he is going into that little black book. Makaleli, passing nice and neat. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pelé. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Otto has it out wide and in space. Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lampard, and it's Michel Platini.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Otto. Cruyff. And it's Otto. Well read, nice interception. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. And he's managed to get rid. Now then, the ball's come loose. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking for the run. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he welcomes it. Shot, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Croatia take the lead. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Cruyff goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Drogba, and the through ball. Oh, what has happened here? He rises! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Croatia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
There will be
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Conte. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Today's match day programs are available.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Platini. Makaleli. And this is Drogba. Backward it goes. And this is Drogba. Lamp is having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lampard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Lampard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Makaleli eases the ball away from him. Ronaldinho gets through on his own. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Pele. Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now this could be a chance. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Croatia have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham is onto this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi, Lahm, and this is shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Croatia leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Aubameyang. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Doku. Bellingham. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! Sticks it away! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And the shot! Kvaratskhelia. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi. Makaleli. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Foot in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Gullit. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And he's gone looking for safety. That'll be a throw. Lahm does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Makaleli. Now that looks a decent ball. There's no flag. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy.
It's Asa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet. Odo. And it's Makaleli. Messi thinks about the shot.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lahm. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Croatia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Croatia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Croatia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Nice sequence of passes this. Good take, and is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. And here's Suarez. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. Makaleli. Cruyff has created 1 goal already. And it's Bellingham. Doku, given the lift of his goal. Makaleli. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Passes short and sharp. Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has found the way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Corner number 2 then. Bullish header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Lahm. Cruyff. Here's Makaleli. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, they could break here. Thuram cuts it out. Makaleli. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No way through, so back it comes. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi gets into a good position. That is lovely. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shoots! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Serginho. Number 14. Johan Cruyff.
Now it's Mbappe.
Didier Drogba.
Platini.
Substitution.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho gets a foot in here.
Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Crunching tackle. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. It's Drogba! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty...
And the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's dealt with that really well.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it again.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
4 added minutes
Goes
have been
for a
indicated.
shot! Off the post! Drogba is onto it in a flash. And he's hit it long, but astray. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. What a throw in. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe! Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Croatia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Croatia are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage.